Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is the one, the only, the Azothan. We are playing Warcraft 3. Oh, that's right, the shoutcasting. This is Kalimdor the Aftermath, a game that is very much like Lordaeron the Aftermath and Lordaeron the Foremath in that it allows 12 players to take control of the factions that function in a particular part of the map. This case happens to be Kalimdor and a good chunk of the oceans. Essentially, you've got 3 players on Horde, 2 players on Alliance, you've got 3 entirely independent races in the Zandalari, the elves defending the Nightwell, and the Naga. You also have some old gods and demons unassociated with anyone else. Let's go ahead and change these colors so that we can start introducing people properly. Arathor in the red trunks controlling the Orcish Horde. Next up, we have Foxy in the blue trunks controlling the Sentinels. He's got Tyrande Whisperwind and Chandra's Feathermoon. He's going to be controlling and trying to defend in Ashenvale. Yusuf as his druidic ally in the teal trunks. Well, I bet it's going to get a lot of ridiculousness now. Ixipal in the purple trunks. He's controlling the old gods. That's Cthulhu and the rest of the nasty little scary bug things that we got going on down south in the desert. Now, Tastiest Mango in the yellow trunks. He's part of the Horde. 3-player Horde team. It consists of the Trolls, the Orcish Horde, and of course the Horde forces. The Trolls are the Naval Might, and they're going to be up against Kultiris in the early game. Tastiest Mango, good luck to you. Mama, kill a bit of peel with the red orange. Anyway, he is going to be the main grunt forces of the Horde in the orange trunks. Awers in the green trunks, however, has a fun little race called the Naga. The Naga, of course, can swim all over the map. They are quite powerful, and their first job in the game is to try to take over the city, Suramar. They want to take control of the well and use it for their own means. Gray and him are going to be in conflict if Gray wakes up. Speaking of Gray, we have Silva. That's right, in the gray trunks, controlling the gray character. Pink is, like I said, you got the Burning Legion here. Pink is all on his own as well, much like us, 5 other of the other races. It's like 5 random races, at least 5 fighting each other, and then you've got the Sentinels and the Druids as a 2-man team. Yeah, 2-man Alliance, 2-man Night Elf, 3-man Horde, and then everyone else is kind of solo. Pink can make allies with a lot of other people, but it seems he's going to begin his assault here just by the World Tree, just a little bit east of it. He'll be going into Winter Grasp and trying to take over control points and annoy the shit out of the Night Elves for sure, because the Night Elves are going to be assaulted by the Horde eventually. Chlora in the light blue trunks is going to be controlling first our Alliance class Theramore. Theramore is, of course, Jaina's main homeland, and she controls most of what goes on the mainland. Kultiris is off in the ocean. She's got most of the mainland stuff except for Northwatch Keep, because that's always been overly aggressive towards the Horde. Norcia, as we mentioned, Kultiris, the naval nation, their job is going to be to kind of hold on, see how they're doing. They're going to fight the Trolls in the water. And then finally we have Counter in the brown trunks controlling the Zandalari Trolls. He has this island down the very bottom right of the map, and his job is going to be to potentially ally the Trolls, try to lure them away from the Horde, or defeat all of his opponents, all on his own, like a real man would. Azothan, don't know if that's intentional, but you are on a call by yourself while streaming. I know I'm on a call by myself. It's cool, bruh. Just, guys, let me know how the volume is. Let me know if you can hear the game, how loud I am over the game, etc., etc. I don't want to burn your poor eardrums out, but I also want to make sure I got everything probably going. Alright, so let's go ahead and start viewing the early game fights. Of course, there's going to be some unrest at Northwatch Keep. Most likely the Horde will head up north to try to strike against the Night Elves here in Ashenvale. Astronar will fall. I miss the Astronar. Oh, to Crossroads battles. God. Oh, I'm looking forward to you, Classic. Wow, it's going to be a shitfest, but it's going to be the funnest shitfest ever. Up north, the Naga are still going to be sparring against the Nightborn at the moment. Nightborn, I'm trying to figure out what they got going. He's got Magisters. Where's his hero, though? That's the most important thing. Silva? Oh, yeah. Alright. So these are your elites, probably, as well. Because I can't find them. The fuck? I know he's got at least a couple of elites here, but I can't locate them because, God, do they look the same as everything else when you're not paying attention. Oh, there they are. Court Magisters. He only has a couple. He's gonna retreat, I think. I think he's getting in boats and he's fucking off. That's a brave move. Or he's going down here to take creep gold that the Naga can't take and use that to buff himself up. That would be a smart move as well. Now, in the meantime, we've got some alliance squabbling going down here at... Ooh, Stonewall Hold. The Horde forces aren't going to want to give this up very easily. It looks like, and let's slow it down and get into the fight. Alliance does not have the advantage in this engagement. Not enough units, not enough upgrades, and especially not while they're being hit by the towers of their opponent's base. How did I manage to tab out of the battle? Well, I'll tell you how, because I'm good at video games. Hey, what's up, we have cat. Lifeguard says... Wait, Encourage is playable in this version? Absolutely, it's been playable since the first version, I think. Let's go ahead and check in on our... Speaking of the old gods, how are they doing? Oh my. Well, whilst you look at that. While I look at this huge flap of missing texture between a guy's neck and shoulder. Oh, look at that. Isn't that just the epitome of graphics? Oh, what the... The Alliance took this. With the help of Jaina. Admittedly, but, I mean, she's pretty damaged and bruised. It looked like there may have been an attempt to aim her, but more reinforcements, knights, Tiresian soldiers, and the rest sent to take out Boulder Mall, and they're doing really well. Now the Horde is starting to assault Northwatch Keep. I mean, I hope they take it. I hope they can at least take down the diagonal wooden gates, get in there and do some permanent damage. Here come the reinforcements. Just a couple knights, really? Alright, well, let's go ahead and see how up north the Night Elves are starting to push the Legion back into their main base. It looks like the true threat has been revealed, and Prince Kellen, the Satyr commander, is now under heavy pressure from the Night Elves. They've brought in fairy dragons, as well as Druids of the Talons, Dryads, and Fandral Staghelm is leading the fight alongside Keepers of the Grove, and they're winning. Oh, they are winning, and Silent Sex is like, wait. My cat is... What my cat is doing, what my cat is do. Oh, never mind, hold on. He does have Doomguard. We have to remember the Doomguard are extremely cheap for what they do. They're 1,500 health point units. And they are just the beef. I mean, truthfully, the Felguard are doing insane damage. And they have an insane health. They're great. And they attack air, too. How broken is that? Alright, they take some of the Fairy Dragons out of the air. Green says something about fine. What's happening? Alright, come on. Oh, alright. Looks like the Trolls have experienced some pushback here at Northwatch Keep. A sudden resurgence of Alliance forces stream in, realizing they can stop the dreaded enemy here at the gates. Shadow Hunters alongside... Oh no, the hero fucking died, didn't he? Oh no, he lost Vol'jin. It's a bad move. Also never a good thing. As far as the old gods go, they continue to expand down south, up north. The Naga are handily taking control points, essentially fucking everywhere. I mean, they are all over the place. Who is Naga? Awers? Of course they are. One upgrade into their defense, no upgrades into the attack, but it doesn't matter. He's everywhere. He is all the things. He is on the oceans. He is the tide, the inexorable, unstoppable tide that will wipe across this world. And anyway, I think Brown is about to run into the old gods. And that's kind of what's intended. It's supposed to be Zandalari versus old gods.
It's an honor. We've built this kingdom, Durotar, for all of our kind. Durotar is as much your home as it is mine.
Who the fuck are you talking to, Thrall? You're in the middle of a fight.
Except when
Dost thou hear the screams of the damned? But Thrall does not. No, Thrall does not. He's aiming. He's trying to aim down the weak heroes in the back. He knows how to make the rest of the army retreat, is by aiming down the heroes. The rest of the army will panic and run with them when he 1-2-3s his way out. Yeah, there's no two-way about that. Ooh, I think the Druids, the Night Elves, are definitely on the run. Yeah, of course, Yusuf. Link it, baby. Link it. I'm pretty sure you have permissions, but if you don't, let me know and I'll make sure it happens. The Night Elves are reinforcing inside Astronar while that reverse push was going on. Tyrande Whisperwind trying to run through the streets. She will not escape. She will be murdered just at the very exit. And Chandra's Feathermoon, I'm guessing, or at least a ranger, is now running her ass away. Oh my god. By the way, guys, let me know how the volume is for you, because I think my volume's a little bit too high, and I've been freaking myself out. What the what? Oh, okay. Alright, well, unfortunately, Kaltira seems to have destroyed the trolls when it comes to naval power. Or, I don't know. The trolls are flanking with a somewhat concentrated force. I mean, of course, battleships are better at everything. Orc frigates, I don't even know what the point of them having normal attacks is. But for now, the Horde force has him kind of trapped in here. He can't get the maximum use out of his units. If the Horde is smart, the Horde is aiming down his Orc Juggernauts one at a time. He's splitting his DPS up. That's a bad idea, trolls. Remember, you want to make sure you focus fire. The battleships, they're the only things that truly do damage on the open seas. Anyway, the trolls will lose, and Kaltiris even lands a small force here led by Admiral Dalen Proudmoore to assault Darkspear Hold. I think the trolls are going to be permanently out of the game at this point. Then, back up in Kalimdor, we see that the Horde is finishing off Astronaut. Night Elves must have retreated up north. Yes, they have. A lot. Have they pushed the... No, they haven't pushed the demons out. Fuck, are the demons assaulting? Yes, they are. The demons are actually starting to lead an assault on the World Tree itself. I don't think they have the numbers, but what a preliminary display of testicular fortitude. I mean, points to you. First of all, also, but where, though? I was like, because I don't hear any music volume. There we go.
Our town is under attack.
Can we get something on the tube? You sound like a Greek goddess, those cupcakes. Well, volume is fine. Both Warcraft 3 and the stream. And just a friendly tip: try these maps on single player and get yourself familiar. Yes, Exvenentio. If you're trying to get into these maps, oh yeah, XX. If you're trying to get into the maps, that's absolutely a good idea. Go in with single player. Now, I will admit, I'm gonna pause the game. You guys gotta fucking listen to this because we're 11 minutes in, and oh my god, look how small an amount that replay timer has moved. We have a 3-hour shoutcast on our hands. We're gonna have to speed forward through some of the later games. Anyway, yeah, go on to single player, guys. Play them. Mess with the races. Take your time. Read the intro. Do the thing. Figure out, like, when that happens, see what happens after that, because more will pop up. Like, the original scrolling intro is just kind of leading you into things that your race can do, and then there will be more and more and more. And sometimes things will happen in battle that for some fucking reason the game expects you to, like, be able to read in the middle of combat. You're like, oh, Thrall has been slain, and blah 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 blah, and go to the blah 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 to get ultimate power for the blah 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 from the blah blah blah. You're like, wait, I was trying to stay alive. What happened? Play it single player. Or play it multiplayer and just don't expect to win. That's the other option, is to play it multiplayer and just realize I'm gonna lose, but I have to stay in the game and try as long as I can, and I will figure out which ways are in and out. Because the truth is, playing it single player will not prepare you for the vicious, absolute fuck waffling you're gonna get from a real player. They're gonna be like, oh, you're trapped up there, I'm not gonna let you go, I'm gonna get your hero, you unrevivable hero. They don't care that it's your first time. They don't know, just don't do it. Just don't do it.